Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Mikhail Tal and Pasman. This is a game from Latvian Championship played in 1953. Mikhail Tal had white pieces and he started with e4. Pasman played c5, the Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, d6, d4, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight to f6, knight to c3, a6, the Najdorf variation of the Sicilian defense. White to move, bishop to g5 is the most played move. Tal played f4, and now e5. This is the most played move by black. Attacking the knight. Knight to f3, knight from b to d7, bishop to d3, bishop to e7, and both players castle at king's side. White to move. King to h1. You got to play this move to avoid surprise checks on the long diagonal. b5, expanding on the queen's side. a3, preventing b4, queen to c7, f takes on e5, d takes on e5, knight to h4, aiming to jump to f5 square, knight to c5, intending to chop the knight if the knight jumps to f5 square, bishop to g5, black to move, and black is a bit worried. Queen to d8 was played. If rook to b8, then bishop takes on f6, and after bishop takes on f6, knight to d5. And if bishop to b7 was played, preventing knight to d5, then the other knight goes to f5. So Pasman played queen to d8, knight to f5, and naturally black can't afford to have white knight sitting there on f5, so bishop takes on f5 was played. Rook takes on f5, knight from f to d7, and bishops were exchanged. Knight to d5 attacking the queen to d6, queen to g4, black to move. g6 was played. General rule says avoid pushing pawns in front of your castle king. The rook is under attack. What is the best square for the rook? Well, there is no need to move the rook, because the pawn is pinned. Rook from a to f1, f6, h4, king to h8, threatening, pawn takes rook. Rook from 5 to f3. This looks like a blunder. Is it a blunder? Rook from 5 to f2 seems like a better move in the light of what is coming. Rook from 5 to f3 was played, and now f5. And white is in trouble. Let's have a look at two variations only. If pawn takes pawn on f5, then black wins the knight. And what else? If queen goes to g5, one line goes like this. F takes on e4. Rook takes rook check. Rook takes rook. Rook takes rook check. Knight takes on f8. And now which piece to save? If white wants to save the bishop, then queen takes on d5. So looks like that white is losing. White needs a miracle. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Please pause and find the best move for white. Did you pause? What did you find? Well, Tal played pawn takes pawn on f5, dropping the knight. Queen takes on d5, f takes on g6, rook takes on f3. Now not taking the rook, g7 check, king to g8. This position is not easy for white. If white plays the obvious move, rook takes on f3, then e4 and black is winning. So, how should white continue? Please pause and find the best move for white. What did you find? Tal sacrificed the bishop on h7. Check. King takes on h7. And now rook takes on f3. Black to move. Knight to e4 was played. Queen to e6 seems like a better move. Knight to e4, h5. Knight from d to f6, attacking the queen. Queen to g6, check. King to g8, h6. Black is better materially, but black king is not feeling too safe, and these two passed pawns are quite unpleasant. And there is another problem for black, which you can't see just by looking at the board, and that is a time problem. Black has a time problem. The game continued. Rook to a7. White to move. Tal would love to play rook to h3, but knight to f2 check isn't pleasant, so king to h2 first. So this was the problem. Then knight to f2 check, winning the rook. So in the middle of the storm, a quiet move. Rook to e7. Queen to d2 would offer a better resistance, but like I said, black was already in a time trouble. Rook to e7, defending e8 square. Rook to h3, preparing to push the pawn to h7. Knight to h7 blocking. And now you can understand why rook to e7 was played. White to move. White has only one good move in this position. Which one? Please pause and find that only move that is good for white in this position. Did you pause? What did you find? The move is rook to d3, attacking the queen and aiming to get to the 8th rank. Queen to a8, defending against rook to d8 check. Pasman thought that he was doing okay, but now Tal made a move that totally shocked him. Please pause and find the killer move that Tal played in this position. Did you pause? What did you find? Did you find this move when queen takes the knight? Did you or didn't you? Queen takes knight, sending poor Pasman in shock. Black to move. Queen takes, queen was played. Rook to d8 check. King to f7, and Tal got another queen. Pawn to g8, queen check. King to f6. Rook to d6 check. King to f5. Queen to g6 check. King to f4. g3 check. King to e3. Rook to d3 check. Pasman captured the rook and resigned. Pasman resigned in view of queen takes on d3 check. And now, I don't know how the game would exactly continue, but for the entertainment purpose, I can show you just one line. King to f2. Queen to d2 check. King to f3. Queen to d6, attacking the rook and hoping to fork king, rook and knight. Rook to a7, defending the knight. And then queen to d1 check. Black king must go to e3. And then, how would you continue now? Then comes queen to g1 check, winning the rook. After king to e4, queen takes on a7, and I guess we can stop here. How many moves did you guess? What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.